Kev G, weather overview, looking at Henri. And the storm has top winds now of 60 miles an hour, no longer a hurricane. The 11 o'clock position is very near Rhode Island and southeast Connecticut. The storm center actually missed Montauk Point to the east by about 20 miles, so a very close brush with the eastern tip of Long Island. And the storm is making its way now towards southeast Connecticut, southwest Rhode Island with top winds of 60. And it looks to me like the storm is going to be remembered for the tremendous amounts of rain that we have seen across the tri-state area, and not so much for the wind, as the wind threat seems to be a diminishing factor and more of a factor for Connecticut and Rhode Island at this time. We're going to be stuck with the residual effects of Henri for the rest of the day and into possibly a part of tomorrow, but I think things will be starting to wind down late tonight into early tomorrow. And the big story is going to be, I think, whatever rain you got already, you're going to get an additional 2 to 4 more inches of rain with Henri. The upper feature that we were looking at last night, the one that preceded Henri, that delivered unbelievable rains to the tri-state area. And when you see in a minute, you're going to be amazed at some of these totals. Now, the position at 11 a.m. is just east of Montauk Point. You can see that. And it's headed for southwest Rhode Island, southeast Connecticut, with top winds of 60 miles an hour. Should be making landfall in the next hour or so. Now, the rainfall observed, this is just through this morning. The areas in red and purple are areas where over 4 inches of rain fell. Central Park picked up 4.62 inches of rain in 3 hours last night. That's a daily record for Central Park. Plainsboro, New Jersey, 7.5 inches of rain already, and more to come. So 2 to 4 more inches on top of these exceptional rainfall totals, really. And all of this preceded the circulation of Henri. Now we're in the midst of the circulation of Henri, and Henri is moving slowly. It's moving at about 12 miles an hour, so it's really in no hurry to get out of here. So what you see is what you get for the rest of the day. South and west of New York City, it's not really raining all that much at all, and I don't expect those areas to really pick up that much rain after what they've seen already from last night. Now, the HRRR model is doing a fairly good job. You can see that the circulation is backing in, and bands of moderate to heavy rain will continue to move through the area with localized flooding, urban and small stream flooding continuing, 2 to 4 inches of rain likely on top of what we've already gotten today and into tonight. But then the HRRR model does want to wind down the rain to some extent by the time we get into tonight, and I think that will happen. I think we'll see a corridor of moderate to heavy rain set up somewhere west of the city, perhaps over Philly, Allentown, and west of the Hudson. And I think that rain will continue into tonight. But I think a lot of the tri-state area will start to kind of dry out as we go into tonight and into tomorrow morning. And we need to dry out for sure. Now, the next situation that we're going to have to deal with is the potential for excessive heat and humidity for this time of year. Temperatures going to be above normal for Tuesday through Thursday, with a good chance of hitting 90 in the urban corridor every single day. These are tomorrow's highs, around 84, and then we heat it up for Tuesday, and then again Wednesday, and then Thursday, much of the same. Highs around 90 in the urban corridor. So the main weather story after we rid ourselves of the remnants of Henri is going to be the potential, a good potential that is, of pretty hot, humid temperatures for Tuesday through Thursday, and then by Friday we cool it back down with highs around 85. So the big story with Henri is the copious amounts of rain, something we really didn't need. I think that the east end of Long Island dodged a bullet to a certain extent with the idea that the strongest winds were offshore, but there's still going to be surge flooding on the Sound through the high tide cycles, especially this afternoon. And then we'll watch for the development of heat for Tuesday through Thursday.